Must be the new participant. Welcome. My name is Dr. Etta Peaslee, principal investigator for this research project. It's nice to meet you. Sorry about the mask. I had a rather embarrassing exposure incident earlier today, and I didn't want to take the risk of infecting you with anything. Have you ever been a participant in an experimental study before? Well, I hope you find the experiment to be an interesting and exciting experience for you. Let's start by taking some information. Yes, this form. Sorry, I wouldn't usually do paperwork with my participants, but my assistant decided that I'd rather work with Dr. Clemens on his new $5 million Department of Defense contract than spend her time working with me. So I'm on my own until I find somebody to replace her. It's been a while, so okay. Let's start with your name. Okay. And your date of birth. Do you have an email where we can contact you in case we need to give you follow-up information? Is that at Gmail? Okay. Good. Great. That's just some basic information. Now I'm going to go over this consent form with you. We're required by law and by international convention to inform you of the purpose of the study before you participate, and make sure you understand the risks and benefits. And then you sign this consent form to show that we've gone over that with you. So I also need to do a few assessments to make sure that you're able to participate in the experiment. Many people have heard of an explanation of a wormhole in space as if, for instance, you have a shower curtain, let's say, with an ant on it, and the ant needs to go from point A to point B, and they have to travel along a path. But if we fold the shower curtain so the ant can travel directly from point A to point B, that's like a wormhole in space, right? We fold space in on itself and allows instantaneous travel. So, that kind of shower curtain science, it's maybe a little sexier and more grant-worthy, but there's another component that's, more interesting, worthwhile, and useful, which is it's the same idea, only we use time instead of space. So we fold time in on itself so we can instantaneously travel from the present to any point in time in the future or past, and we call this temporal warping. And it's been the focus of my studies here at Miskatonic for quite some time. So the purpose of this study is to explore a certain new technology, a new technique of warping time that may eventually be approved for human use. We have tried it with mice and with some rats, the larger ones, the hooded Norway, and with seen some success. And our institutional review board, the IRB, has approved this protocol involving some human experimentation. And well, here you are. So I hope you find it exciting. So next on the list to go over with you what the risks are. There are some minor risks that we've observed in rat studies that may apply to humans as well. It's possible that you may go insane or lose your hair. There's also a small, slight risk of death, but that's happened a very low percentage of participants. It's like 4%. That only seems high because we've only had like 20 or so participants, so it's that's not really that many. But the benefit to you, which is the next thing here on the consent form, the benefits to you are of participating in a very exciting scientific study and being able to tell your friends what a great study it was. And when we're very famous, you can say that you were part of all that. So for compensation, we provide you with a $25 gift card to the local coffee store. And if you have questions or need further information about the study, that's provided right here in the information section. That's my email and my office phone and my office hours. So you can get in touch with me if you have questions about this study after you've participated. Now, assuming that you survive, we do provide for you your data and the aggregate data at the conclusion of this study so that you can see how you did compared to your peers. You do need to get back in touch with me if you want that data. We're not going to chase you down and give it to you, but we will provide it to you. Do you have any questions so far? Yes, 4% of 20 is a very small number. Yeah, that's like 1 or 2, right? Something like that. Anyway, so yeah, if that answers all of your questions, I could just have you sign this form, and we can get started with the assessments. Here's a pen. It's right here. And the time, right? Okay, and if you could just initial right there and right there. Perfect. Thank you. I'm just gonna put that in the folder. And okay. Just a few short assessments. This won't take long. I just need to make sure that your sensory faculties are in order so that you can follow the instructions and report accurately if you have any pain or discomfort that you need to let us know about. So here's the list of things I need to do. Okay, so first, do you know how to get out of handcuffs with a paperclip? Okay. have you ever picked a lock before? Say with a, like a screwdriver and bobby pin, or lockpick set, or credit card, or anything like that? Anything that you might have on your person? No. Great. Okay. Well, that was simple. I have a few other things. I need you to switch this to this goes over here. Okay. All right, if you would just hold these. Okay, good. And then it's fine. Nothing to worry about. I'll be clear in just a moment. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Okay. Holding on tight. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, let's try this. One more. Okay, good. Okay. I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. Excellent. Let me take those back from you. That was remarkable. That was really remarkable. Just put these back. I'm very impressed with that. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Now, I need to write down the readings on that. Okay, now, can you tell me what this is? Very good. You can read. Also, do you know what this is? Any idea? No. Me neither. I was hoping you'd know. Okay. Now, the last thing I need to do is just take a very small sample of blood. So I'm just going to get these alcohol pads. Okay. I could just have your hand there. It's fine. I'm a professional. It's alright. Alright, I'm going to wipe it off. Okay. Alright. I just blew on it, but I'm wearing a mask. You better do it. will stick. Easy peasy, huh? Alright, that's good. Now, press and pause, press and hold. Okay, good. And give it a shake. There we go. Good. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. That went really well. I'm very pleased. Let me just check our schedule for when we can fit you in. Should be very soon. Okay. Looks like you only have about 15 minutes to wait before we're ready for you. Would you like to wait in our study over here? There's some beverages you can have and quite a lot of articles about multiplanar transit and trans-dimensional fracturing. I find them fascinating, so it's good. Lunchtime reading. Okay. Well, thank you very much, and I'll see you in about 15 minutes.